user voice is where people who work on Twitch or who view Twitch can make recommendations. So yeah, I think it's a good practice to see what my coworkers think and see what people are running into when they're viewing. Maybe try to add my own voice to it. So last time we did let's see here, account management and ads, and I think I'll go with chat first and then maybe creator dashboard and some others. And yeah, there's just so many topics, so I think this is something I could do somewhat regularly. I'm kind of indifferent on this one. I do remember them. It just feels like, I don't know, maybe it was people missing out and then being a little sad that they didn't get one. I'm not sure. So they do some verification already. I don't like the ID card of the driver's license just because we talked about this last time and some of the people who use this forum have said it as well. But I mean, these companies have data leaks, and sometimes, you know, millions of users' data is leaked. So if we have our ID card and our driver's license, as well as some channels, if they could force people to have an ID card or a driver's license to chat, then more people are gonna put that on their profile. Just 1 second. Okay. And I think that just sets a bad precedent in terms of privacy and doxing and information fraud. So they have currently email verification and phone verification. And the phone verification is excluding VoIPs, which is what we talked about last time. Is it would be nice if they didn't do that and they allowed VoIPs, because it's less tied to your identity, and so when things leak, it's not as precarious. So yeah, I think people sometimes don't understand just how easily or how commonly platforms leak user data. So like, people can do other things to make their chat safer. There are bots like SiriBot. There are email verification. There are a lot of mod options that have been now added after, protests that we didn't have enough mod tools. So I don't know when this was, but if it's recent, then I feel like they're just asking for an awful lot. 2021. Okay. Well, I think that they added some stuff, and I think that they don't need to be adding what they were suggesting. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This one's cool, but it sounds complicated. And it's also kind of a small thing. It's interesting though. Okay. Birthday badge. I was thinking that there'd be more.
Recipe, that's an art. But finding the right multivitamin, that's easy. Garden of Life Organic Women's Once Daily Multivitamin is made from over 30
I think a lot of these
certified
are kind of
organic
cool
fruits,
ideas, though,
vegetables, and
to be
herbs,
fair.
all in one daily tablet.
Your own message.
It is packed with nutrients sourced from real whole foods. No artificial flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. Now that's perfection. Start your wellness journey today with
I think this
Garden
one could
of
be
Life.
good because sometimes maybe you like accidentally post something too.
Low prices in every aisle.
I don't think
And
I've
you can
ever done
click and
that,
save
but
more
you
with
could.
digital coupons in
And
the
so then
Pick and
if
Save app. Plus, you can earn fuel
if,
points to save up to $2 per gallon
you
at the
didn't
pump. So it's
want whatever you
always easy to
posted in
save
there,
big.
you know,
Pick
you
and
can
Save,
delete it
fresh for
before,
everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel
I mean, maybe
restrictions
if,
apply.
if it's
See
like
site for
information,
details.
you know,
Save
personal
big on your
information.
favorites
So I think
with the
that's
Buy
a
5
good
or
one.
More Save a Dollar Each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Okay. Chance. I honestly don't remember Chance, and I think it was something to do with like displaying something when you like send bits or something. I'm not sure, but maybe it didn't go well and they just gave up on it. I'm not sure what I could add to that one though. Oh, and let me set my timer here. Let's see, I wonder, maybe it's been like 3 minutes? Okay, we'll just do that. Yeah, the threads thing is kind of interesting because I've heard that people click something and it replies to a different one. I'm not sure if that's just like them not realizing they misclicked, but it also used to show you replying to your own original message instead of the in-between message for somebody else. So it does seem like maybe it's a little buggy. Okay, and it seems like they've responded to that. For this one, I don't think Twitch Whispers is a great place to be sharing personal information. So if you don't want to share it in a vulnerable spot, then I think if people just got Signal app, which is free, you don't have to put your phone in, and you can have disappearing messages, and you can message somebody, and then if you are just doing it for a giveaway and you no longer need their information, then you can block them and then change your username, unblock them. I I think that's, it's not really like feasible for, I mean, I think it's just a better solution than trying to have Twitch solve it. I think because Signal is just already there and it's just such a good option for stuff like this. Or I suppose Telegram, but I think Signal is, the leadership is maybe better reputable. Cool. So the chance thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I think maybe people were, so you do a chant and then everybody like chants exactly what you said. So maybe it just kind of flooded chats. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. But I mean, I also see what the other person said. It's like if other channels liked it a lot, then I mean, I don't see why they couldn't keep it, but okay. Ooh, okay. I wonder what the cooldown is. Or if there's still a cooldown. Let's see what year this was. 2022. No comments from Twitch. I wonder if I've seen like 2 at a time. I mean, it doesn't hurt just to vote it up and we'll see. I'll write this one down. Delete your own message. Okay, just making a note of the ones that I don't think have been solved. I think there could be kind of like serious ones. And maybe if I keep doing this, then I can focus on the ones I feel like are less serious in the future. I have seen a developer come into a chat and they were verified, but they didn't have very many followers, so it looked like they like bought the account or something. And I don't think people have a very good understanding of the developer partner. You can be a stream partner and you can be a development partner. So this one actually could be pretty good because I think there was a lot of confusion when it happened because it seemed a little sketchy why they had the partner badge. I just want to see what year it was, but I don't think they have this yet. Yeah, nothing from Twitch. Okay. Okay. If you're modding multiple channels. Okay. I'm just trying to think about how difficult that would be if it's like from a developer standpoint, if that's difficult, but I think that sounds good. Okay, I'll write that one down.
showing more ways to save at Pick and Save, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons
so
in the
people
Pick and
don't like
Save
the
app.
reply
Plus,
thing.
you can
It
earn
is
fuel
kind
points to save up to
of weird
$2 per
sometimes,
gallon at the
and it
pump.
has been
So it's
a little bit
always
worse in the
easy to
past. Maybe it's
save
getting a little bit
big.
better.
Pick and Save, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Oh,
See
this
site for
one's kind of
details.
funny.
Save big on your favorites
People
with the buy
tie
5 or
full.
more, save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each
Yeah.
with your card. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Although, how many like important things are
Lean
on
into
the
the sounds
polls?
you
I don't
love.
know. That one's
Take
kind
your
of funny though, and it's
playlist
true.
anywhere with offline
People do
downloads,
tie the
or
polls.
play your song of the moment again and again with unlimited repeats. Get all the music without hearing audio ads on Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
Yeah, I mean this one's sometimes it happens, but I don't know if it's just like expecting things to run perfectly on a free app is always reasonable. I think planned. Oh, they planned to do this. So this might be old because they do it to a certain degree, but then after a certain time, yeah. So okay, it's planned. Okay. I think they probably did this, but it was to a certain degree. So after however long, the chat disappears. And so I think again, this is kind of like what I feel like. Maybe it's like a free app thing. It's, you know, like they can't have the VOD stay up forever. Maybe they can't have the chats stay up forever. Maybe it's just like a storage thing, or yeah. I think maybe it would be nice, but maybe it's not feasible. Okay, this one might be nice. It is also like a small thing. I don't know. We'll come. I think I'll be doing this a decent amount. I'll try to focus on like the ones that I think are the highest level of importance for now. What else have I voted? Recent chat history. Yeah, it's like a moderating thing. Yeah, this is like all to like avoid confusion or like help people. Okay. Incoming viewers to see previous chat messages. I think they do that. They do that a little bit. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But this might be old. Yeah, it would really, as a small thing that I keep thinking is if they put the dates here so I didn't have to click it every time, maybe it wouldn't be voted up. Because I don't know if people think that it hasn't happened, but it kind of has. Oh yeah, they did this one. Honestly, these are kind of tame. I thought, because sometimes, maybe it's in moderation, not chat. Global paintbrush. Oh, they did this one. Live translation. This would be cool because I think the technologies are getting there, and I think this one's important for cross-cultural barriers. So, this would be nice. Nothing I'm worried about is in activist channels, or maybe it's in minority channels, LGBTQ channels. There has been histories of harassment, so maybe it's not only the streamers getting harassed, maybe it's also the moderators are getting harassed, or maybe the VIPs are getting harassed. And there are also sometimes people who just don't like that other people get support. And so they'll kind of obsessively, on other platforms, they will message people and say, why are you supporting this person? In a way that's almost, harassment. And so I like this one a lot. Okay. And I just like this a lot, just because I don't know how many people have contributed to this as individuals, but there's a lot of people who use Twitch, and so a lot of different perspectives, things that I haven't thought of, things that I've thought of but are very well written. It's cool. Live chat translation. So I think, what is this? Chat live translation? Okay, yeah. Same thing here. What do they say? Yeah, and I also do think that it would be nice if they had a closed captioning one, because it's only an extension. Yeah, and there are some times where people come in and say a different language. This would be nice. That way it doesn't feel so rude when you say like only one language, especially for the people who know multiple languages, but they stream in one language just because more people understand it, and so they don't let people who also speak their native language speak it, which is understandable because their mods maybe speak English or most people speak English, so they just try to keep it simple.
Bruno Mars is back. The Romantic Tour, live across North America in 2026 with special guests. Sign up for pre-sale access at BrunoMars.com.
Enjoy more ways to save at Pick and Save, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Pick and Save app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $2 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big.
Buy 5 or more participating
I
items
wonder
and
if they,
save $1 each with your card.
It didn't say
Philadelphia
anything,
cream
maybe they
cheese,
haven't
Progresso soup,
changed
and
it.
more. Pick and Save. Proudly serving Wisconsin since 1872. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Okay, I think I see why they do this one. Because maybe it's a TOS thing. And so they can control what you do on the Twitch chat, but maybe it's the inability for them to moderate the other chats. And so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something like that, though. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use mobile, so I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's like, I see. Okay, I think it's a accessibility, so maybe it actually just says whatever the message is. Yeah, so maybe it's, I'm not. I would need to look at that more. Let's see. Announce doesn't show messages. Okay. Add free viewing for moderators. So I think this would be cool, but I also do understand because maybe people with fewer viewers could just mod everybody to get around the ads. So yeah, I don't know if it's just that they think it would be abused, and so it would be nice though. Maybe I'll make a note of this because I think maybe if they just did it for like at least one moderator per stream, that would seem to prevent it from being abused. Manually approved pin messages. I do like this one. I don't think this is the thing, but maybe it is. I think the revenue is maybe like 70-30 on hype chats. Okay, yeah, I mean this is like a quality of life one, but it's a little small, so I'll just come back to that later. This one's nice. But also, it is kind of a conversation starter as well. Sometimes it's kind of like an icebreaker.
Rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot.
Just want to see what year this is.
What the other guys charge for tire.
2015.
That's the BS-free tire guarantee.
I wonder why they haven't responded. Maybe they don't respond to all of them, even though they fix some of them. I'll keep an eye on that. For ones that I know that they fix.
Connect instantly, and unlike other apps, Nula doesn't stop there. Parents can schedule appointments, assign tasks, message in-app, get adorable photo updates, and even track their sitter live with GPS, all in one place. Built for parents, especially moms who need peace of mind and a smoother day. And the best part, Nula is completely free for a limited time. Download Nula today and simplify childcare.
What would you do with 3 extra weeks this year? Get 50% off your first 6 months of Gusto payroll and get that time back. Gusto saves you 2 days every month on payroll, taxes, and compliance. So you can go from payroll runs to donut runs, crunching numbers to crushing goals, admin to adventure. Switching now means no need to transfer your payroll history either. Choose the future with Gusto and get more time for what matters. For a limited time, get 50% off your first 6 months at gusto.com/smallbusiness. That's gusto.com/smallbusiness.
Okay, this one's good. While they're in the chat. Yeah, it's just interesting. I just don't know, like, how feasible it would be to prevent them from doing it to, like, they would have to, like, track where the user is, who's receiving it. Like, they're in this chat room. Maybe it would just be kind of like a flagged user situation where if they're, like, reported enough, then maybe their users are checked before. But also, I think it would be a good idea that those cases were manually looked at, because it could also be someone getting troll reported and then they can't, like, do certain things. You both follow. Yeah, I think this is, like, asking for too much information on chatters, and it could lead to harassment. You can just ask. I think that if you want to know, like, hey, do you follow this person? I mean, it depends on the stream, because some people don't like you chatting about other streamers. But maybe this is a whisper situation. Like, hey, do you follow this person? I think they're cool and they have a lot of shared followers with this person, I've noticed. But yeah, I don't think they should be able to see shared follower. No, I don't like that. Okay. You're tapped out. And I think I will maybe switch to the other one in just a couple more, maybe like one more after the ones we see here. If this is from, like, a streamer perspective. Yeah, I don't know. It would be kind of cool, but it's also kind of like a small thing. Imitates line break. Okay. I feel like you can, like, manually get around that by being creative, though. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Let's check out the creator dashboard. Whoops. Okay, we'll go back this way. This one has the most, I think, submissions. Okay, so, I mean, let's see here. So it's not open source. So Twitch uses AI a lot. And I mean, I think that's a safe, educated guess. And I'm sure there are places where they admit to using AI. aside from this clip tool. But something that's interesting to me that I thought of recently is wasteful a lot of times. It's environmentally unhealthy and inefficient, and a lot of the use of AI isn't contributing towards anything, but also a lot of the content on here is similar, and so people will highly criticize AI for being environmentally destructive and the content that's produced not necessary, but also like how many hours of streaming video games is on Twitch. How much are we really benefiting from this? And so like we're on a platform that's in a lot of ways contributing to environmental destruction in a way that doesn't contribute as much benefits as it could, just because of I think how the meta is. And I have a clip just kind of talking about how and it was kind of an unfortunate time for my stream to be cutting in and out, but I was saying even more than is on the VOD. But I mean, myself and everyone on here could probably be more efficient with our use of technology, and sometimes it's wasteful in a way that is environmentally destructive. And so I think
want to join my pyramid scheme? Then I don't have to.
Sometimes we kind of
yeah, just deliver other stuff instead with cash preferences.
I like that.
have stigmas around AI, but then also on here one of the most popular ones was voice translation and using machine learning,
like low
AI,
prices
or
in every aisle. And you can clip and save more
similar
with digital
is
coupons
probably going
in
to
the
be the
Pick'nSave
most
app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save
practical
up to
way to
$2 per
do live
gallon at the
translation.
pump. So it's always
And
easy
so
to save big. Pick and Save. Fresh
I
for
think,
everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Save big on your favorites.
I think
with the buy
sometimes
5 or more
people
save
don't
dollar
wanna
each sale. Simply buy 5
look
or
at
more
like a
participating
broader
items and save
picture,
$1 each
and
with your card. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
I think it's a more complicated discussion than people make it. But this auto clip tool, let's see. But I just wonder if this person uses their compute and their resources to do activism, and how often. And I know that is not always the most helpful question to ask. You know, like what aboutism? What about the person who's saying this? What about things that's worse? But I think there is just a little bit of a disconnect on what things people want and what things people don't want. Like a lot of people wanted more free storage on the free platform in a way that's probably not environmentally friendly or isn't going to contribute much to anything that benefits us as a collective. It's just more entertainment. And so I think AI is a problem, and I also think the way that people use their resources and their compute and their time on here is a problem as well. If it says AI, I think people get kind of riled up. But I think Twitch uses a lot of compute and things that aren't AI and the things that aren't necessary either. I think this one sounds pretty good. Yeah, transparency is always good because it makes it more difficult for companies to get away with mistreatment, because people can share what they're receiving, and then if other people are getting significantly less, then conversations can take place. This one's good. I think that, so they have changed it. Right now it's 25 followers, and I think it's three concurrent viewers for 4 streams in a row, 4 days in a row. Yeah. And also like 4 hours streaming and something else, but they've changed it, so that's good. And they also did change it for this one. I think it's viewers per stream, per 4 days in a row. Okay, I like this one. I think it is really hard to grow on any platform before you get an audience. Just if you're kind of hoping for discoverability, and maybe you have a couple people that you tell. I still haven't really told anyone besides just one person. I'm just maybe doing one more stream after this before I really start trying to show people what I'm up to. But it would be kind of nice if it was maybe more resources put towards allowing people to find newer streamers, because I think there are a lot of times where the algorithm pushes the streamers who have the most chatters, and maybe it's because statistically speaking the viewers of their stream stay longer, but also maybe that's because they are high viewers, and so people just do it without really thinking. They're just clicking on the ones that are on the front page or pushed to them, or maybe they sort high to low. And so I think that the front page is for partners, but I mean, maybe it would be nice if there were slots, and I could look at this as well, see if it's true. But slots on the front page for non-partners as well. Or I know they have like rows where you can scroll on the front page, and so yeah, I think I will talk about this one some more. Maybe Twitch staff could kind of check up on people who don't have much, and then maybe they could boost people who are doing well. in their streams, and the staff likes the content. Yeah, like the scrolling rows on the front page. Maybe there could be one for non-affiliates. Maybe it says something like up and coming or new streamers. Cool. I do feel like the path to the achievements thing that they're talking about, maybe it's kind of delayed a little bit. 2020. These are from 2025 here. Yeah, I do wonder if they put like a 24-hour delay on, or even more sometimes, on the achievements, specifically the ones for affiliate and partner, because the other ones, like this person's Fang Tonight is saying, I've had that happen as well, where the other sections it'll update, but not for the affiliate one, and then it will maybe like a day or so later. Unlimited VIP slots. I also do feel like a solution to this person's idea is just not VIPing anyone. That way no one feels left out. That does kind of suck, because I don't know if they don't have them backed up or anything. That would kind of suck. And sometimes it's fun to look at people's clips, especially like their highlights or something. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I don't know if they like say every single time that they update something. Okay. But yeah, that's a good idea to fix. Okay, this one sounds recent because they have the right average. And I know that Twitch has made a statement before on their bot identification systems being a little bit imperfect, and then they took a step back from that because it was for ad revenue, I believe. Or maybe it was just the numbers they displayed. And that's another thing too, is I wonder if it would help people who don't get very many viewers or don't have affiliate if viewership wasn't shown. on the public profile, like as a viewer. That's 2020. Okay, this is a little bit interesting. It started off good and then it said switch to Kick, or Facebook or YouTube. Pyramid. Okay, wait, this is insane. Okay.
Enjoy more ways to save.
I do think that they do sometimes.
In every aisle. And you can clip
their
and
actions
save more
seem to
with
be
digital coupons
gatekeeping,
in the Pick and Save app.
and there's a lack of
Plus, you can earn
transparency on
fuel
why.
points to save up to $2 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big.
Get Black Angus boneless chuck roasts for $6.99 a pound with your digital coupon. Limit 5. Pick and save. Proudly serving Wisconsin since 1872. Savings may vary by state. Fuel
I feel like
restrictions
my
apply.
view
See
count
site for
has
details.
been correct, but it could be something off. Okay. I'll write it down. Okay. Oh, okay, so I think they're doing a lead mod role that can maybe moderate the moderators. I'm not sure. Okay, so I think this is one of the ones where it's like they say it's planned, but I think they've done something about it. I think maybe I'll do like 2 more. And then maybe I'll do a little bit of gaming. Little community game. This one's pretty good. I like this. Because honestly, I feel like if I wanted to benefit financially short term, viewbotting would probably be the easiest thing to do. And they do things about this. Like they try to like moderate it. But I don't know. I just feel like there's been some people who are looking into like to who's viewbotting and how many viewbots they likely have. And it's still a pretty big problem, and I think there are a lot of viewbotting resources for people, so it seems like somehow they're getting around moderation systems on Twitch because they're specific to Twitch as well in their advertisements. So yeah, if it was less on viewing and subscribing, could kind of cover that as well. I think it would help people who aren't bebotting. Yeah, because I think now like the easiest way to do it is just to be a bot, but maybe I'm wrong. But 75 viewers is tough, so it's interesting. I think this is a good idea though. Okay, last one here. And then I'll do some gaming. Little community games. I think this might be like, is it Twitch alerts or is it like my partner channel? I wonder if it's like OBS or something, but they don't say yet. This one's pretty good. It's pretty detailed. It seems like it was good writing voice as well. Like really helpful. Ah, okay, yeah, so this guy's a dev. 2023. It's just frustrating that Twitch doesn't say if it's been updated or planned or anything. You'd think they would have responded to this one. It's so well done. Okay, well, I'll check that out later.